Hello and welcome back everybody, my name is Matt and today I'm gonna be telling you step by step exactly what you should do if you have decided to have yourself a little bit of an adventure with the class Astrologer. Specifically, if you're still holding the same staff and spells as you began your journey, somehow managed to make your way all the way up to the first couple castles as well, such as myself, and watched a few videos on YouTube and figured this ain't doing it for me, cause I'm just too weak. Or, well, you actually did none of that and you just want a clean adventure, which is, oh boy, what a journey of ups and downs. This game is super amazing. Let's go. Right, first thing you want to make sure you do is just proceed with the first few quests. Once you make your way out of the Cave of Knowledge, Stranded Graveyard, the first step, and then talk to this guy, you want to make sure you head over to the Church of Vela, touch the Grace Light, then head over to Gatefront, touch the Grace again, figure out how to use a horse, then make your way back to the Church of Vela at night and talk to Rena. Personally, I actually never interacted with Rena, and the reason being is apparently there's some sort of bug and it just doesn't appear for some. Now this ain't no big deal, she's supposed to give you a couple of items which you can actually buy later, which we're gonna have to come back to. Next up, go ahead and open the map and make a waypoint to this location exactly. Once you arrive, make sure you head over to almost the edge and pick up Royal House Scroll off of this guy's body. Don't mind the other one. Open up your map once again, go a bit north and make a waypoint to precisely here. Now once you get to the waypoint ruins, you'll find a cellar. Down there you'll find the first boss you're gonna have to fight, going by Pumpkinhead. You'll probably also die a few times before you can take him down, but once you actually kill him, use the grace on the ground, keep going forward, find a door, and talk to Selen. At some point you're gonna have to give her the Royal House Scroll that you found earlier, along with any other ones that you've found before. Try to get your hands on some money and buy these two, Glintblade Phalanx and Carrion Slicer. The Phalanx because it's probably one of the best spells to use while you're actually mounted. That is specifically for dealing with a boss that's faster than you and dodges a lot, which includes 99.99% of bosses in Elden Ring. Then Carrion Slicer because it's just awesome. It just literally takes almost no FP and deals massive damage, and it's faster. At this point you might as well just go ahead and throw away your sword. See how good it is compared to this okay, maybe not that good. Just kidding, it's actually pretty good. Now once you get a couple of good spells such as these, it's then time to also get a better staff. Now open up your map and make your way to here. You'll find this ruin sort of fort called Dragonbirds Ruins. Now from here be careful with that one. Just make your way down the cellar you find. Try to pass these, I think you can actually avoid them if you just crouch. This used to be a door, I opened it earlier. Just go ahead and open it, open the chest ahead of you and boom. It's a trap. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the prank. Just make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more pranks. Okay, so once the loading is over, you will end up at this totally new place called Crystalton. And now this is actually very dangerous and you don't want to interact with anybody here. Just make your way down and dodge as much as you can, use the grace, and voila. You're actually now on a whole other end of the map. Now remember, this is kind of a late game area, so you actually don't want to mess with anybody here or you'll end up dead quickly. Open up your map once again and make a waypoint to precisely here. Once you reach this area, to your right there is a ruin with a traveler's corpse. Just loot that and make your way out to your left, where you will find the tallest building in this area. You're gonna have to take care of a few creeps over here, and there is your new meteorite staff. Now we're not gonna leave just yet. From right over here you want to head over to the north of the tower and get to a cellar once again, where you'll find probably the most amazing spell for the class that you play called Rock Sling. This thing deals a massive damage and it even stacks. Now, from this point, once you find another Grace Light in this land, and well, let's say this haven't happened to you already, you're gonna meet with Melina once again, and this time she's gonna ask you to go to the Table of Lost Grace. Do it. Now, remember when I told you guys you have to talk to Rena so she could give you a couple of items? Wait, what? But anyway, personally, like I said, I didn't see Rena because of a bug, which has happened to quite a few people. And here, that's exactly why we're actually here now at the round table hold. Make a left here, keep going forward, and you're gonna find Twin Maiden Husks. Go ahead and talk to them and try to buy Lone Wolf Ashes and Spirit Calling Bell. Now, these are the two items that Rena's supposed to give you, with which you'll actually be able to summon spirits. Now, before you go ahead and try that, here's the thing, you can't summon spirits just anywhere. So don't go ahead and try that right away, because it's the next thing you're gonna do is probably go look it up on YouTube. Just don't. For spirits to actually work, you're gonna find out by this little almost purplish little window at the bottom left of the screen, which indicates that you can actually summon in this area, which is usually when there's an enemy around. Anyway, go ahead and equip the Lone Wolf Ashes and make your way here. Basically, just proceed with the story. You're gonna have to kill Godric in the castle and make your way north. And through... Wait, is that legit? What? From here, you want to go left as far as you can, pick up the area's map from here, and head over to this castle. On your way, you're gonna want to be careful. It's kind of guarded by some sort of spells, traps, I don't know, like this. And once you get to the gate, touch the grace and rest. Now pay attention. From here, you just want to run. I mean, run. I mean, just hold down the button, make sure you have enough stamina, and just run. These hands will destroy you. You have just no chance of coming back to these because they come in packs and they're just way too strong. Just pass by them, walk up these stairs, go up, touch the second grace, walk past these guards as well, get on the elevator and touch the grace once again. Head forward, and once you get to these guards, if you like, you can try to kill them, because if you do, you're gonna find another sword that you might want to add to your collection. I don't know if it's good for the class that you're playing. You'll probably die a few times here as well, and keep going forward and you're gonna get to this boss. Now for this boss, you're gonna want to use the wolf spirits. That's basically why we actually went through all the troubles, because otherwise there's just no way you're gonna kill this guy. With the Lone Wolf spirits, it took me about 50 times to be able to actually finally kill him. For me, I think this was so far the toughest boss to kill, and I found it a bit fucked up, like why they made it so strong. Anyway, kill the boss, I guess. Then you get Loretta's Great Bow, about 10k gold and an achievement as well. Now here's why you do all this. Loretta's Great Bow is specifically effective against ranged enemies, and it deals a massive damage. Like, you can even hold down the button to even deal more damage. Now trust me when I tell you there's gonna be enemies and a few bosses you do want to deal with from as far as possible, and Loretta's bow is just a perfect spell for it. Oh, also, if you couldn't use the spell, it's because you need more intelligence, so just farm and just level up. Now stay with me. From here, next up, you want to mark these locations, and do make sure you make your way to the middle one. You can go from here, just don't mess with this dragon, and get the wolves and make your way up to the top of the tower, where you're gonna meet, probably for the first time as well, Rena. Just go ahead and talk to her, make some story progress, do what she says, and make your way down and go to the third tower. By the way, the first tower at the top is just blocked by fog, meaning you're gonna have to come back to this one later for story. Anyway, go to the third tower and make your way up top. Open this chest and you will have a memory slot, which you need more than anything now, which is basically it'll give you an additional slot for more spells to equip. You can also find another one if you make your way all the way to the south of the castle at the converted tower. I think you're gonna have to use your horse I did use my horse for this one, like this, open the chest, and voila. That's another memory stone. And that's about it. Just to demonstrate how strong the new staff and these spells are right now, just go ahead and take a look at how easy it actually is to take down one of the most overpowered dragons in the game real quick, which you can find here. Thank you for watching. Here's a few quick tips as we leave. It's really important. Whenever you do level up, that's in case you have enough runes, just make sure you max out your intelligence to somewhere like 40, 45. Because later on in the game, there's going to be some more staffs that you're going to be playing with, and you're not going to be able to use them if you don't have enough intelligence. I'd assume it's actually pretty obvious, but well, you know, just in case. As an astrologer, you just make sure you always maintain a certain distance between you and your enemies. Except if it's the kind of boss boss or enemy that every time you do actually maintain that distance, it'll just make it even harder because they counter you with ranged attacks. Do make sure you have more mana flasks, especially when there's a boss fight you need a lot of mana. That's it pretty much for now. This is actually the first video I've actually made regarding Astrologer, so there is going to be a follow-up to this one, but for now just make sure you do exactly what I said, just the way I said it, and you're going to have a lot more fun with this class. In the meantime, take care, have fun, and I'll see you again soon.